The funding New York State is getting to implement Common Core standards will soon run dry.
Yeah, the feds have ended the race to the top, and Jennifer Lukey joins us live in our studios tonight. Jen, what does this mean for schools here in New York?
It won't have too much of an impact right now. The state has already secured its race to the top money and has been using it to implement the Common Core standards. But that pot of cash is now gone, eliminated in the federal funding bill, meaning it can't be tapped into in the future. Race to the Top grants were meant to encourage states to step it up, make kids smarter, recruit better teachers, and turn around low-performing districts. To get the money, states had to implement Common Core, and we all know that didn't go too smoothly here in New York.
My children aren't common. They're individuals.
They're not learning. They're just struggling. They're fighting and they're crying. There's no learning involved. It's just getting by.
The implementation was way too fast.
Whether it was too fast or not, it's now here to stay. And come June, the federal government will no longer be footing part of the bill.
An awful lot of that race to the top money never made it to the districts. It was going straight to the state ed department, and it was supporting the work at state ed.
More specifically, a total redesign of the state's website and development of the curriculum and teaching guides. When the districts did get race to the top cash, most of them passed it along to BOCES for professional development, so BOCES could teach teachers how to teach Common Core.
And I don't think anybody feels like we were getting enough support from state ed to begin with in terms of making this stuff work smoothly, making it work well. And so I think that's a major concern.
State ed says it knew the race to the top would reach the finish line in June, and it's prepared. But local districts are moving forward with caution.
As race to the top funding goes away, as there's a transition in the commissioner, those are all things that, they're unsettled, and they make people, wonder what's really going to happen there.
Now, as I mentioned, New York State's funding is secure until June, and then the state education department will be on its own funding the new curriculum from here on out. Cody.